Welcome back, everybody. Today on Great or Garbage, we're taking a look at the Ibanez TS-5 Sound Tank Tube Screamer. Or is it Tube Screamer Sound Tank? I don't know, but it is a very weird looking pedal. It's got this strange foot switch, which I guess isn't really that strange considering the 808s had a weird little foot switch on them as well. It's got the normal controls you'd expect on a Tube Screamer, you know. You've got drive, you've got tone, you've got level. The guts are pretty much a standard Tube Screamer circuit. What I like is on the back, you can use a standard barrel jack. Unlike this, you need the adapter for this. This drives me crazy on the 808. But on this guy, it's just got a standard barrel jack. The housing kind of speaks for itself. It's not very sturdy, but if you're just playing at home, it's kind of novel. It's almost like Duplo or something like that. When you're like 4 and you want to play Lego, but your parents get you the big stuff. It's kind of what it reminds me of. But we want to hear this thing, so let's hear it in a mix. I'm playing my Strat, and you will see me twisting the knobs and playing some guitar. Let's hear the Sound Tank. Sounds like a Tube Screamer, right? Like it's doing the thing. You turn it on, you get a little bit of drive. The kind of overall sound gets a bit hotter and kind of sits in the mix a bit more. There's that iconic mid hump, which is actually really nice. With a Strat, let's hear it with some chunk doing the kind of pre-boost thing. So I'm going to turn the level and the tone all the way up. I'll have the drive off and I'll use it to tighten up a kind of flubby high gain sound. And then I'll turn the tone down and the drive all the way up for a kind of lead boost. finally, let's hear it side by side with the 808. This is like in no way a scientific comparison. I just kind of plugged them in together and had a little noodle around. But as you'll hear, they both kind of sound like a tube screamer. I don't think, putting the knobs in the same place yields exactly the same results, but it's pretty close. There you go, the Ibanez TS-5 tube screamer. If you've still got one of these laying around, please let me know in the comments. I can see how this would very much be a love it or loathe it kind of pedal. If you owned one of these back in the day and it fell apart, you probably loathe it. But if you're like me and you just kind of love the novelty factor of this thing and the fact that it pretty much just sounds like a tube screamer and does what it says on the box, I think it's pretty cool. Like, the housing is definitely garbage, but the innards, I think, are great. And it does exactly what you would want a tube screamer to do. And, it's a friend of mine mentioned when I sent him a photo of this that it's kind of like the pedal equivalent of a 90s wind cheater. And I could not agree with that more. So there you go. Let me know what you guys thought about the Ibanez TS-5 in the comments, and I will see you very soon. Cheers.